Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rocket. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I wanted to talk strategy in this video, but first I want to say that this video is for people who are pretty much starting out reselling. I know I have a few people following me that are just starting out because they have asked questions, and this video is pretty much for them. If you are already an established reseller, you already have your own strategy to be successful at a garage sale, so this video is not really for you. But I do have some finds that I have towards the end of the video. I will mark the time right now. I will timestamp it so that you can fast forward to it and just go see the stuff that I purchased today. So this is for the new people. This is for the people that want to try it. The first thing to set myself up successfully for a garage sale is, usually my garage sales I go to on a Saturday. So by Thursday, I'm on a website called GarageSaleFinder.com. GarageSaleFinder.com. I'll put it down here in the link so you can find it yourself if you have it in your city. I'm not positive. I live in Florida. So on Thursday, I open it up, and then I look at the map, and it's a pretty large map. It goes out towards an hour. It could go out even further if I put in another zip code into it. I pretty much pick an area that I want to go in that day, and that's the area I stick to. And the way I base that off of is I will click on one of the maps in a particular area, whether it's west or east or north or south, and I will see what they're selling. And if it's something in line with what I want to sell, and then I find at least 2 or 3 of them that's doing the same thing, that's selling in line with what I'm selling, then that's the area I'm going to go in. That's the direction I'm going to go in. And the beautiful thing about that map is not everybody advertised their sale. So if you bookmarked 5 sales, basically what I mean by bookmark is, with Garage Sale Finder, you can click on a little star and it puts it in a route for you. You can shuffle the route in any direction you want, depends on which way you're headed, and you line them up, and then you have a route to follow that day. But not everybody advertises their sales, so as you're going around your route, you will see extra signs in that neighborhood telling you, hey, I have a garage sale, stop through. And sometimes those are the best finds that I could ever find, is the unexpected. So that's what part of my strategy is. First thing I do is, on a Thursday, is I bookmark all my sales. I also do that on a Friday. So on a Friday, I go back to the website and I add more sales. Then I charge my battery for my phone. I make sure I have everything ready to go, because Saturday, you probably be getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to head in whatever direction you need to head in. On Saturday mornings, before I head out, I will check the website again to make sure that nobody has added something new, because sometimes that does happen. Then I head up on my way. I plan my route. I head on that direction. If a sale starts, depending on when a sale starts, some of them start at 7, some of them start at 8. Obviously, you want to put the 7 o'clock first and then the 8 o'clock. For me personally, I'll go to a sale maybe 15 to 20 minutes early, because the odds are, if you said it starts at 7, most likely you started setting up at 6. I don't always just go at 7 o'clock on the dot, or 8 o'clock if it starts at 8. I'll go 15 to 20 minutes early. And nobody's really had a problem with that, because most of the times they're already set up and they just put down a couple of things. Another strategy that I have, and I don't want to use the word strategy for this, is I just do the common decency. I walk onto your property and I say good morning, say, hey, how you doing? They usually say it back. I always end up finding something on the tables, or something to joke about, some nostalgia or some memory. And that usually opens the door up to asking them for the things that I'm looking for, because I always have a list of things. I like things like vinyl and video games, and certain books, some shoes, and they may or may not have these things out. If they have it out, they'll point me right to it, and they go, yeah, it's right over here. And if they don't have it out, they might say, I haven't brought that out yet. So now you're the first one that's going to most likely get it. When they bring it out, they're going to bring it right to you and not to anybody else. Like I said, these are just my strategies. When I'm on somebody's property, I don't act like I'm in a rush. I don't push them for anything. A lot of times at sales, you'll find that people will approach the sale and they'll just start looking at the tables. They don't say anything to the owner. They just, whatever's on the table is whatever they're there to buy. And that is okay. That is very much okay. I like to talk to the person who's selling, and I like to find out if they have any other things that they want to sell. Maybe they have some vinyl that they haven't dug out yet. So I tend to ask, hey, do you have this? Maybe they have video games and they're not ready to bring it out yet, or they still are sifting through it. And if that's the case, I will say, hell, I'm very interested in that. I would like to see what you have if you give me an opportunity. And sometimes they'll say, yeah, hold on, let me go get it. Or they'll say, well, I can't get it right now. And I'm like, that's okay. That's okay. And most times they'll say, hey, I'll take your number and I will contact you when I have time to bring it out. And that opens the door to go, great, here's my number. You call them up. Now you have their number real quick, and you have established something in the future, and then you can text them, and then hopefully be able to do like a private pick and end up, creating a relationship. A lot of times it's just a one and done, and that's fine. But then there are times when people who are collectors, and you could tell a collector because they'll have 1,000 baseball cards, basketball cards, football cards out, and they probably have the really good stuff on the inside that they haven't brought out. This is just the stuff they're willing to let go of right now. You can establish a relationship with them and be able to contact them in the future and go back and get a private pick. Or in my case, when I went to a community sale at one point, this man had out a ton of movie posters. And even though it was a community sale, I still took a few minutes extra to hang around, look through what he had, and it turned into a relationship. And I've gone back 4 or 5 times to pick up even more posters from this person. And even better, I've gotten a lot of knowledge from him when it comes to movies. And I truly appreciate the relationship I've developed with him. And I have developed a relationship with other people. I've been doing this for years. I didn't know this strategy. I developed this because I just paid attention and I started to realize certain things. That it's all about relationships. That's the bottom line. It's about relationships with people. People's houses are full of things that they want to get rid of, and eventually they will. So you want to be the one that they call when they're ready to get rid of it. And that's what I think. I sell things. I don't promise people anything. I don't swindle you out of anything. I don't make you give me things for next to nothing and then walk away and do an evil laugh. None of that happens. This is just me coming on your property and being who I am. Thank you guys so much for watching my strategy video. I really hope that it helped somebody. If it did, let me know in the comments below. If you have your own strategies, let me know. I would love to learn. I love to learn new strategies. I love to talk to people. So let me know in the comments below. Now I want to show you some footage. Earlier today I went to a community garage sale and one of the sale after that. So I'm going to put up this footage right now. I don't have footage of myself picking it up. I'm just going to show it to you in the office. I'm going to throw up some comps and tell you how much it's worth. All right, everybody. So here we go. So I went to my very first sale. It was a community sale. And they didn't have much of anything, but I always check the VHS and the DVDs to see what I can pull. And this was in the bottom of the box. It was a blue harp. It said Germany, made in Germany. I kind of had an idea that it was a harp inside of it. When I saw a blue harp, I thought it was worth something, but it's only worth a couple of dollars, and I'm okay with that. But this is the fun. Once I saw this in there, I knew I had something. I saw Mel Brooks collection. Stuff like Mel Brooks, let's see, like Dean Martin. When you see stuff like that that's especially sealed, you want to grab it. So I went to my next sale and I saw this here and I knew it was worth something. I just don't know what it's worth. When I look it up, I can't actually find it. I asked him around what year it is. He said the early 2000s. He said it does work. It is an amplifier. It looks like it's in decent shape. Nothing's been dropped. It's 700 watts. He wanted 20. I asked if he would take 15, and he said he would. Then I continued talking to them. I asked them if they had vinyl. The grandma there said her husband did. He's not there. Or she called him. He wasn't answering, so she took my number to see if they had any vinyl. Update on that, she just texted me today a few minutes ago since I've been home and told me that he got rid of the vinyl. And that's fine. And that's part of this. My strategy is I ask questions and I give out my number. I have no problem giving you my number, and all you have to do is just text me, hey, I don't have it anymore, and we move on. Or hey, let's meet up and let's do this. I can sell these to you. That's part of my strategy for walking away with things I walk away with and relationships. So as I was talking to them, she's like, I said, do you have video games? And she goes, yeah, I have a PlayStation 2. I was like, how much do you want? She brings the PlayStation 2 out, and with 3 remotes. It has a couple of the memory cards, both cords that I need. And she wanted 50. And I said, I'll do 50 if you have good games. So she went inside and got some games. And I actually showed to you already in the video, but I don't know what these are worth. But I know PlayStation 2 games go for good. They're all in there. Marvel Nemesis, Kingdom Hearts, Burnout 3, Jack X, and Ultimate Spider-Man. I honestly don't know what they're going for. I have not scanned them yet, and they're all used. They're all in there. They're all decent. So I went to another sale. I was passing by, and this lady was putting out some books. And I stopped by, and I was like, do you have Stephen King books? And she goes, that's the one set of books my daughter kept. And then she's like, you looking for anything else? And I said, yeah, I like cameras. And she goes, I have this old camera from back in college that I don't use anymore. And she brings this out. It's the Canon EOS Rebel G. It's not worth a lot. It has the bag. It has the book. I knew at the most it would be about $50. And then when she had the flash in here, it's not a big name brand flash. It's a basic flash. Once I saw this, I was like, okay, I can at least sell this for $50. And when I look at I paid her $25 for this. When I looked it up, I can. With throwing in the accessories, I absolutely can sell this for $50 to $60. Then I went to another sale and passed by, and this lady had this on the table. I don't know if y'all know what this is, but this is Impala. When COVID hit and people were told to stay inside, the majority of people found a new love for roller skating. They went back to roller skating, something they used to do to exercise because the gyms was closed. So everybody and their mama started buying skates. If you were privy to, if you knew Impala was selling off their skates, their $200 skates for $80 to $90. People were swiping these up and selling on Amazon for $250 a pop. I was looking at it constantly, and I was seeing that these things were selling like crazy. Wheels are in great condition. Just a tiny bit of cleaning right here with a couple scuffs. The base is still in great condition. It's a great size. And at that same sale, she had a pair of Pumas. And I was like, okay, these are a good size, 9.5 women. The bottom needs like almost no cleaning. She wanted 15. So I said, hey, this is 15, that's 30. Would you take 35? She immediately said yes. I was going to another sale and I saw a sign, so I decided to stop at that sale. And I ran upon this. These caught my attention because it was organized. She had them by category. She had a sign on the front that said $2 a piece. And I said, you know what? I don't know a lot about comic books, but I was impressed because they were in the sleeves. I paid her $50. She counted them up. Again, she counted them, and she said, and the guy that was there with her said, how much would you offer? And I said $50. She thought about it for 2 seconds, and she goes, okay, $50 it is. I'll just show you a couple of them. This one, I looked it up. This is the number 6. The number 1 and number 2, I see the number 1 is going for over $100. I don't have the number 1. This is number 6. I have never heard of this comic, to be honest. This is number 4. I can't find a comp on this one, but I do. I've seen the 1 and 2 on there. They're going for almost $100 on eBay alone. These comic books, I am just highly impressed. I can't even show you how well she's kept them. The corners are in great condition. I have not looked up this Transformer, but these right here were not in a sleeve, but there was extra sleeves in this box, so I will be putting them in there. But you have this one, you have this one. I'm just going to go through these real quickly. If you see something that you always wanted, let me know. This is number 1 through 4. I actually have the 4 of them, so this would be a good sell. I think this probably, I can't remember what I looked it up for, but it sells probably $50, $60, probably what I paid for the box. You have Batman Detective Comics. There's so many comics out there. That's why I don't pick them up, because you don't really know what you have. Some of them do say number 1, but doesn't mean it's the one that people wanted, you know? You have Batman Detective Comics, and you have Captain America. I didn't look these up. And this is just me looking up real quick. And like I said, the corners are not bent. There's no creases in them. She kept them in the package. This is a thick one. Catwoman, 9 Lives. The Titans, the Teen Titans, the new Teen Titans. Some of them are old, some of them are newer. Spider-Man, not newer like 2000s, I think. Issue number 1, Elektra. And here's number 2. There's another Elektra. Fantastic Four, Volume 1, another thick one. Here's a Mystique. And there's prices on them already, $3, $4 when she paid for them. I'm not positive of the years on here. I did a quick scan, guys. Marvel, Fanfare, another Marvel Tales, Superman, Steel, Supergirl, Catwoman, the New Avengers, Hawkgirl, Ghost Rider, Fantastic Four, another Ghost Rider number 1. So a lot of these say poster inside. I don't know if she went in and took out posters, but I don't think she opened or took anything out of these books. I don't know why she was selling them. I guess she's read them already. She kept them in great condition. I don't know if you can see. You can't really see through the plastic, but she did a fantastic job of keeping her comics in good condition. I can probably get a lot of these graded. I don't really know. Don't quote me on that. But X-Men, Star Wars. I've never heard of Cull. Look how old that price tag is. What did I say? 1983. The Mighty Avengers, Astonishing X-Men. She did a great job of keeping them separated. Superhuman Volume 1. Didn't look that one up. Some even Vampira, however you say that. There's a couple of them in here. Elektra, some Marvel, X-Men. Got another one, and another one, and another one. Silver Surfer. Does it have a date? 1989, number 2. Didn't look that one up. This one I looked up, She-Hulk. Some people are selling it pre-owned. I haven't pulled it out of the sleeve, but when I take a really good close look at it, there is no damage to it. The edges are in perfect condition. Got some more Spider-Man back here. The classic Spider-Man. This is not in a bag. Ultimate Tales, another one. Number 6. Number 7. You know. Yeah, cool. And this is number 10. I don't know if I have all of them in there, but I can always look through and check it out. So this is my haul for the day. It's not a bad haul. All in all, with all of this, excluding the comics, because I don't know exactly how much I would, but just the things I have here, I should be able to make close to $350. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you rocking with me as always, and I will talk to you soon. Enjoy your Saturday. If you like this video, guys, make sure you check out these 2 next videos. I would truly appreciate it. Y'all have a great day.